Jay Washington says, love the title. Made me believe it's official for a second. Quality, quick clickbait.
Hey, man.
Hey, Jay, we try. By the way,
execution.
What percentage would you put on Gonzaga joining the Big 12?
80%.
80%?
Yeah, 80%. I think it's done. I just don't know why you wouldn't at this point. I don't know why you wouldn't. I think, for someone like Gonzaga, it just makes perfect sense. It's logical. You're going to make more money. You're going to get a more difficult schedule, but I think one that makes you better, I don't know. It just makes sense. Get to a P5, get to, greener pastures,
I agree,
man.
yeah.
I don't know. That's really all there is to it.
Yeah, I think one of the more interesting questions that I have about it, frankly, is what is your value position if you are Gonzaga? Well, obviously it's basketball, but I think we very clearly heard that it's going to be all Gonzaga sports, which I think it should be, by the way. So I'm curious what that looks like for Gonzaga. I'm curious because it's a small school. Gonzaga's not a big school. So I'm curious what that does financially, because obviously you're going to make more money on basketball alone than you are on all of your other sports. By the way, Gonzaga does not have a football team. So I think that's an interesting question about what the value situation is, what the value position for Gonzaga is, bringing all of their sports.
Right.
But I think it's a natural fit. I would put it at 95% that Gonzaga is going to join. We reported exclusively on the show, and everybody told us we don't know what we're talking about, and we're alone in the world when we said that the Big 12 had verbally invited Gonzaga, and people are like, there's no such thing.
Gonzaga.
Au contraire. There's absolute. That's the first part of the process.
Yes.
And Brett Yormark has his ducks in a row. There's no doubt it is a rubber stamp process from here on out to get Gonzaga in if they choose to join, if they accept that invitation, which I believe that they will. I think there's no reason. I think it's a no-brainer that they will join. So I would put it at 95%, Jake, that Gonzaga joins the Big 12.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I have no doubt. And I only say 80% just because, you never know timing. You never know. Like, our specific question is, will they join at the conclusion of the tournament this year? And I think it may not be the very next day, but I think it will be, shortly thereafter that they do. And I think that, again, like I said, it's a good fit. It makes sense. Like
it's a great fit.
It's beneficial for Gonzaga. It's beneficial for the Big 12. I also think adding Gonzaga benefits all your member institutions you have now. The BYUs of the world are going to benefit from that. The Baylors and the Kansases and the K-States, they're all going to benefit from having yet another quality basketball program in the conference. And by the way, I love seeing head coaches like Jerome Tang at K-State talk about the fact that,
his last name is Tang.
Tang! We are the best basketball conference in the land. We do have multiple Hall of Fame coaches in our conference. And, I am appreciative of the opportunity to coach alongside them. That's what I think Brett Yormark has created. When you have the quality, it makes it much easier to be successful. And I think Gonzaga just adds to that quality.
Yeah, and I also think if you look at the way that Gonzaga fits into a league as a basketball only, I think it was McKenna Tech Dan who asked about, there he is right there. McKenna Tech Dan, do you think Gonzaga ever fields a football team, or would there be rules about forming one? I don't think they would. I don't know what the rules or regulations on that would be, but there would be no reason for them to do that, because I also think that they are going to expand the Big 12 exponentially over the next decade, and as far as basketball only goes. And I think I wouldn't be surprised. I haven't been told this or heard this directly, but all the buzz about St. John's joining the Big 12 would not surprise me at all.
Yeah,
because it's a natural fit. You look at the Rucker Park partnership, that's not accidental. That is a deliberate, very directed move that I think is brilliant. It puts you into the heart of the basketball community in this country. I think it's only a matter of time before the Big 12 continues on this edict that Brett Yormark has put out, that we're going to monetize basketball. We're going to do everything that we can do to make as much money as we can on things like the tournaments, the conference championship tournament in Kansas City with all the hip hop and with all of the entertainment. It's a destination event, and he's just going to keep building on that.
Yeah.
And by the way, I also think Kansas City's not accidental. There's a reason the Big 12's not in Las Vegas, because Kansas City has its own unique culture. And I think when you talk about, the music scene in Kansas City, you talk about the food scene and the barbecue scene, you talk about the diversity that is Kansas City, it is a perfect place to hold a college basketball tournament. And I think when you talk about bringing in, then let's say it is Gonzaga from the West and St. John's from the East or UConn from the East, whatever it might be, you bring in brands like that and you start putting a conference together that now is deeper, stronger, and more ready to compete financially on a national scale. I mean, there's just no downside to that because, frankly, it doesn't cost you that much money out of pocket because you're making 2-3 times that in return. Even if it's just on brand awareness,
yes.
Even if it's just on goodwill, you're making money every time you do something like Rucker Park.
Yeah.
So I think it's a stroke of genius. I really do. I think that when you look at where this conference is and you look at what this conference is going to, again, I just don't know. I don't know how you could go wrong. I mean, it's not the slam dunk that TryDayTrading.com's $10 30-day trial membership is, but it's close. Okay, cool. TryDayTrading.com. Come on, that was amazing.
It was amazing.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that was really well done.
TryDayTrading.com is where you need to go. I'm telling you, day trading is absolutely a money-making proposition right now. And I know a lot of people are scared or, have a little trepidation about jumping into the market in these volatile times, but that's exactly why you're a day trader. You're not going for a long ride on an Amazon. You're not going for a long ride on a Tesla or a General Motors, any of those big stocks that you hang on to for the long term. You're looking to make money on a daily basis. And when you do it with TryDayTrading.com, they're going to teach you. It's educational. They're going to give you the knowledge. They're going to let you use their information sources, their data points. They're going to show you how to use their system to make money day trading. And when you're ready to start trading, you're going to make your first trades with TryDayTrading.com's money, and they're going to give you 80% of the profit on your trades. That's incredible. And oh, by the way, when you're done and you're through their program, they're still going to mentor you. They're going to be a resource for you now that you're a professional day trader. You can go back and talk to their coaches. You can go back and talk to their mentors. It's a relationship that makes you money. And by the way, people asked me last night, hey, you can't tell me it's legitimately $1,000 a day. People who have gone through the Tri-Day Trading program that day trade on a full-time basis are making $1,000 or more every day in the market. Because what a lot of people don't understand is the stock market is a leverage opportunity. There are trades every day that make you thousands of dollars. If you want to do it as a side hustle, make hundreds of dollars. But all of this happens for just one $10 investment. That's all you have to do. Take your first step, spend $10 that they're going to give to charity, so it's a tax write-off. It's your education, so it's a tax write-off. What do you have to lose?
Yes.
Spend $10 to change the rest of your life. TryDayTrading.com. Make sure you click Monty, the Monty Show in the drop-down menu. Let them know that you heard about it on our show. Welcome everybody in today. Dave Sebesta says, I have a retirement plan. Buy George Kliavkoff at what he's worth. Sell George Kliavkoff at what he thinks he's worth and retire. That's what we call an equity play, sir.
Yeah.
Buy really low, sell extravagantly high.
Yeah, maybe we should consider shorting the Pac-12. What do you think?
Yeah, exactly right. That's exactly right, Boren. That is one funny ass comment. Absolutely. The Great Dane, a member of the program, says, I love me a good side hustle. I'm telling you, side hustling's where it at. We had a great conversation after the show yesterday about side hustles and what everybody's doing for side hustles. It is shocking to me how many people drive for Lyft.
Yeah.
I had no idea that there must be 20 people who listen to the show that drive for Lyft.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying we have the biggest show in the world, but there's at least 20 people here that drive for Lyft on a side hustle. That's crazy to me. Absolutely. Christopher Shannon says, use that $10 on 302 million Mega Million ticket for tonight. Hey, man. See, you're hoping You're just if you
See,
go buy
Utah,
a Mega Millions,
you can't do that.
Yeah, if you're in Utah, you can't do that. But if you spend $10, and I'm a huge Mega Millions guy, trust me, I love it. I play the lottery as much as I can. But you're throwing that $10 away on the lottery. I know it every time I get a ticket. At TryDayTrading.com, man, you're getting an education. You're making money. I'm telling you, $10 will change your life.
Yes.
Tanner T, what's up, Tanner? Ever done a B&E as a side hustle? You mean breaking and entering? No, actually, I haven't. I'm not the felony guy. Renee Roca says Big 12 commish, Papa Murphy's, Pac-12 commish, Papa John's. Thank you.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Thank you.
That's what I'm saying.
That's exactly right.
Thank you.
Hulabilly. Woo, little early for Hulabilly these days. I drop ship and do electrical side jobs for my side hustle. Might want to get into day trading. Dude, you should.
You should try it, man. I'm telling you.
I know so many people, and again, I tell this story every day. When we worked at Yelp, there were a ton of guys that had a whole group at Yelp.
Yeah.
So we sold advertising to local businesses at Yelp. Jake and I were two of the top earners in the entire company. It was awesome. It absolutely funded the palace that we're sitting in now.
Mm-hmm.
But we had a whole group of guys that we worked with that did day trading all day because we all worked at home. You had your Yelp computer on one screen. You had your day trading computer on another. You look at the AMC or the GameStop. That was absolutely...
GameStop is actually one of the top performing stocks right now this year again.
I'm telling you, you guys, and you can be making money. You can be making money. That's what I'm saying. Court McMullen says, donating plasma and freelance IT work are my side hustles. We knew a girl.
I'm not a big donating plasma guy,
we knew
dude.
a girl that would do
Yeah.
it. Like, she knew how many hours to wait in between donations. Because you can't donate plasma every day. She would like walk in at the very minute she was able to donate plasma.
Yeah.
Like it was a full side hustle for her. My side hustle is actually stock trading, Gary says. Hey, there you go. Love it. Tumasta says only Pac-12ers think pineapple on pizza is palatable.
Okay, now you're testing us. Dude, pineapple on pizza is a life hack.
You know, I'm telling you, you've got to do it.
Yeah.
You've got to get in on the pineapple on pizza.
Yeah.
And if you own a green onion with pineapple, oh my God.
Yeah.
Green onion with pineapple, incredible.
Bomb.com.
Absolutely incredible. Yes, UConn fan. UConn fan says smash the like button just like Giselle smashes her trainer. Wow.
I'm so bricked up right now.
Wow.
There are so many comments I could make on that.
Jeremy Callahan says, at Patrick Boren, Baylor football with Patrick totally. The whole reason the SEC has their current recruiting advantage is thanks to narratives pushed by ESPN and the snowball effect from those. Oh, boy.
I don't know about
James
that.
Knight says, the members-only chat is more harmonious, but how does it affect your stats, guys? It's not ideal.
Excellent question, James.
It's not ideal, I can tell you that right now. But when the problem is, and it's a good problem to have, our membership gives a ton of gifted memberships. Like people every day. McKenna Tech Dan, I think his side hustle is free gifting memberships on our show. And we had somebody come in yesterday that was taking free memberships, creating new accounts just to like...
Yeah.
And it's just not, that's not what we're about.
Yeah.
So it affects our numbers greatly. But hey, it is what it is. If you're watching the show and you're not a member and you want to comment, click the join button. You can join for as little as $2 a month. It's $1.99 up to $9.99, which gets you into our exclusive members only Instagram group. So, hit it.
Dude, you guys are ruthless in the comments, dude. Talking about how you miss guys like Sack and how, the members only is less entertaining. Like, dude, I don't know. I guess we thought that you guys, well, we don't think. We got messages from people saying they were pissed that, these folks were, stealing memberships, but apparently not.
Yeah. Listen, I mean, if you want us to open it up,
I mean, we've been through this before, dude.
we have done this exact thing before.
We made it a week before the trollers came in and started stealing your guys' membership. So, if we're going to open it up, don't talk to me or complain or send us DMs about how people are stealing your memberships and we got to go to members only and everything sucks. Because now you're in your commenting that you want everyone to comment.
You miss the fire. We train in the fire.
Yeah.
You miss the fire, right? Well, the problem is that you just can't. I don't know. What is everybody saying? Dreth is waiting for the door to open. Dreth created, I think I blocked 17 accounts from Dreth yesterday. 17. Like, what does that do for us? Like, he can wait. Dreth, you can wait outside, bro. Like, what is the point? And we talked about this a little bit on the show yesterday. Like, do you really have nothing else to put your energy to that create 17 YouTube accounts?
Catch me outside. How about that?
And take free memberships that should go to people who really would like to interact with the show. That's what I don't understand.
You were pretty upset about it.
No, I wasn't upset about it. It's frustrating that we have a really good curated community of people who care about. I'm not going to get carried away and say, we care about each other and it's love and harmonious love making. I'm not going to get carried away with it because there's some raw dog moments on the show.
Raw dog moments.
I'm not going to lie.
Dude, raw dog moments?
I'm not going to lie. We keep
a dick.
We keep it 100. But I'm telling you now, man. I am telling you now. It is frustrating to me that we have a really good community here, and we're not going to let people screw it up. JW says, why not OnlyFans?
Yeah.
See, but the OnlyFans. OnlyFans. Gumby Extra Regular makes $1,700 by day trading or create 17 YouTube troll accounts. It's crazy to me.
Precisely.
It's crazy to me.
Precisely.
Ruff's Official, what's up, my dude? The fanboy only comments isn't great. Okay, well, vote right now. Vote right now.
Yeah, hey. You know what? Let's do it.
Vote right now. Do you want members only, or should we open it up to the dickheads? What is? While you guys vote, I'm going to play the video full of the drops. This is a real video.
I need a dick.
From the Florida legislature. While you guys vote, watch homie get totally railed by more trolls.
Waves in opposition. Anita Dick is an opponent. Waves in opposition. Holden Hiscock is also an opponent.
Oh my God.
Waves in opposition.
That is real. That is 100% real.
Anita Dick.
It's unbelievable.
Okay,
it is unbelievable.
What's it looking like here so far?
Okay, therethe's a lot of votes. First of all, Mapes says only blue cheese soaking Satan giblets on pizza eating casuals go the $1.99 route. Get on that $9.99 gold card.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
Couldn't have said it better myself,
yeah, dude,
Mapes.
couldn't have said it better ourselves.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Monty Fan in Rexburg says members only.
Okay.
Delaric says member only.
Okay.
UConn Fan says open it up.
Okay, so that's 2-1. 3-1.
Shannon says membership. Court McMullen says let the
3-2.
floodgates open. Mape says members only.
4-2.
Cougar Tracks.
5-2.
Main event.
6-2.
Provo Cougar Fan. I vote
7-2.
Fridays are members only. Steve McNeely says no Ute trolls.
8-2.
Gumby Extra Regular. Open it up the last hour.
8-3.
Vorlin says no, ban the trolls.
9-3.
Brandon Butler, treat it like the 90s and wear your members only jacket.
10-3.
Yes.
Let's go.
Are you going to comment on Dick Harmon's article? We will. Mike Chase says open it up.
10-4.
Ruff says open.
10-5.
Big Jack says kumbaya.
10-6.
Jeff Brewster says members only.
11-6.
Tim, members only.
12-6.
Holabilly laughs at the Floridian. Kent says open it up the last hour. Gary says members emphasize but still address others to small extent. So that would be open it up. Matt Ritson says members. 2 Masta says say no to Pac-12 troll bot accounts. Okay. Kurt Meyer says I'm for free speech.
So it's like 14-8.
Yeah. Bro is really reading Monty's Chipotle name into the record. Yes.
Yeah. You know? Yeah, he is.
Anita Dick.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Anita Dick.
I'm just saying. Outsider says if members only, no more gifting memberships. That's
we
correct.
talked about it, and it once again is the few ruining it for the all.
All right, I'll open it up. Let's see what happens. This is a huge
Do you know
mistake.
who's at the door?
Your mom?
Drath.
Why? Well,
Anita
why do
Dick.
that? Why do that? Why do that? I don't even know how to go and open this up. Let's see. I will. You guys.
Hello.
Why do I want to do this? Why? Why? I don't want to do this. I don't.
Hello.
And listen, I love all of you. And if this goes wrong,
It's your fault, not our fault.
I'm punching Anita Dick in the face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Anita Dick.
We are almost there.
Okay, are you guys ready? God.
Here we go. God, here we go. God. You
And
know?
the floodgates are open.
Jackass.
Damn.
The floodgates are open.
Damn. All right. All right. What are we talking
All right.
about? Let's give
see
it
what
10
happens.
minutes. Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
All right. Here we go.
Let's make some.
There he is.
There it is. There it is. See, like in the sad thing is Dreth makes so many accounts.
Oh my God, man. That
Look
was
at
so on point, bro.
Selena Rodriguez. Selena Rodriguez is like, hello, Selena.
I needed that laugh. That was funny.
Aiden Bynum, yeah, woo, Cougar football. Bring it on, non-members. Let's argue. Well, there you go.
All right, you guys got what you asked for, okay?
There you go.
So whatever, dude. Whatever, man.
The best part is, bro is just sitting there waiting. You have such not a life that you're like, hey man, hey bro, we're doing this. I'm ready. Okay, why don't we?
That was funny.
That was funny. That was. I'm with you on that. James Knight says Dreth was looking in the peephole, bro. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. That's exactly right. And,
Okay.
it's so funny to me that happens. But all right, so who do we like? Alabama or San Diego State? Let's start
You
right
gotta go
there.
Alabama, dude. You have to go Alabama. I mean, I know it's March Madness, but Alabama's just outright more talented, in my opinion. I've been pretty stout that I think San Diego State's a good defensive team. They're one of the better ones in the country. Obviously, I think, what did you say? They allow 64 points a game, I think you said?
63.8.
So, obviously a good number there, but I'm just a big believer in sports that the more athletic team, the more talented team does not always win.
No, they don't.
But if the more talented team executes, which we have no reason to believe that Alabama wouldn't execute, they should
agree.
win this game. And again, I just go back to this K-State-Michigan State game last night where I'm sitting here watching Michigan State turn the ball over, not execute on offense like that. You ask for trouble when you do that. So if Alabama avoids that, they'll be fine.
I really think that my struggle is I'm not rooting for Alabama. That's my struggle. Like, I think it is horrendous what they did. And again, my biggest concern is that Wales Regina is 0-2 against top 25 teams.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to figure something out.
But San Diego State is absolutely battle tested. They have one of the top 10 most difficult schedules in the country.
Yeah.
They're one of the best defensive teams, arguably the best defensive team in the tournament, left at 64 points a game. But I don't know that. I mean, Quinterly was really good the other night.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not okay. He was really good. I'm going to take San Diego State. I'm going to put it on the table, and I am going to take San Diego State.
Okay.
I'm going to go San Diego State to upset Alabama, and I think karma comes back to get you.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I'm gonna roll with San Diego State.
Okay.
The other side, obviously, I think Creighton, Princeton. Creighton should walk away with this game. Creighton should walk away with this game.
Been playing well, though, man.
I know, and everybody gets boned over it, but I'm
so bricked up right now.
Princeton is 2-0 against top 25 teams. I totally get that. I think they are dead even defensively, and I just think Creighton's a better offensive team. I think that they will. I'm going to take Creighton to beat Princeton. I think the Cinderella ride's over.
Yeah, I would agree that Creighton's a better team. I just think, again, it's this whole concept of who's hot right now. And I feel like Princeton's been playing some hot basketball lately.
Yep, and I also think we have to go to the probably should have seen this one right here coming. Anita Dick saying go hard.
Dude, again, okay, this is an issue. You can't reference a drop and then mess up the name of the drop. How do you do that? It's not go hard.
Stay hard.
It's stay hard, man. Come on now. Come on.
Can we though get to the real side of the bracket tonight with Houston and Miami? I think Houston is going to absolutely detonate Miami. Like, I think Miami is going to just get projected. You're gone, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see any way that Miami is in this game. I think Houston wins going away.
Cold-blooded, clean, methodical, and thorough.
I think they are, and I know I think it's Houston or UConn are the best team left in the tournament. I just look at the way that Houston so easily dispatched of Auburn.
Yeah.
And just seeing that, like, Sasser and Mark both with 20 in that game, I thought was massive. But Walker gave him, damn near a double-double. To me, I just think Houston's a better team.
Yeah.
Houston's the better team. I think Houston wins. And I don't know. I think Xavier's very good. Unfortunately, I hate to say it. But Xavier had Kennesaw and Pitt. Texas had to beat Penn State and Colgate. And the Penn State game was a battle.
Yeah.
And I think that Texas is more ready. I'm going to take Texas to knock off Xavier.
Totally agree. I think that Texas, I almost feel like Texas as a university needs every win they can get right now. I feel like you need some momentum heading into the SEC. Like, and I know they have one more year left in the Big, but like, I just think you need to have a good tournament.
Yeah. I think so as well. Christopher Shannon says Houston in the Final Four in Houston this year would be redonkulous.
Yeah.
How good would that be?
Yeah.
How good would that be? Let's see. Katoni, Baltimore. See, again, there's one rule on this show. You guys, and I think you know this. There's one rule on this show you cannot break.
Why do you guys do this?
You cannot create accounts.
Yeah.
To mock somebody else. You can't.
You're a douche.
You can't imitate somebody else's account.
Like, why is this a thing that people do? And I'm sorry if I'm not trying to sidetrack the show, but it is
Which
starting
means he's
to be
about
incredible.
to sidetrack the show.
Though, like, it's incredible to me that all these people do is just make accounts. It's crazy.
I don't get it. Ruff's official says, I wonder why there isn't BYU volleyball type coverage of the Memphis player assaulting the Bowling Green player. Why are you always after BYU volleyball, man? Like, who cares? It doesn't matter to me. Anyway, Christopher Shannon. Houston is in the Final Four in Houston. I think that's a really good point. Because I absolutely think that Houston is arguably the best team in the tournament. I really like UConn, and I probably put too much stock in UConn.
Yeah.
I freely admit that. But man, I love the way they play basketball.
I just think UConn's that team that's hot right now. They're playing good basketball, and that's why they've won.
Holabilly says Houston's going to spank Miami like the members do to the Trolls. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Get him.
Let's see. Vorlon says, Drethman is just a little kid who owns a cat.
Probably.
But yeah, The Great Dane. How much louder is the homecoming for Joe versus Rudy and Donovan's homecoming? Well, I think Joe Ingles is one of the most popular players ever. Joe Ingles, by the way, back with Milwaukee and Salt Lake City tonight. So we'll have to see. Danny Smith says Houston's the best. Garfield Park gives us a $5 tip.
Thanks.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Big Jack 512 says we must have Texas-Houston showdown in the Final Four.
Yeah.
I mean, can you just imagine the hype around that game?
Yes.
I mean, Texas would be absolutely lit for that. Absolutely lit for that. Jeremy Callahan says Isaiah Thomas posted a video to Marquise Noel saying, watch this.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh, it was all swag, dude.
Marquise Noel is, I mean, just with the ankle injury and then the re-injury of the ankle, I haven't seen a game dominated like that in.
Is this the dagger?
I mean, can you guys think of another game where a player just owned the entire game? Like he just
not at the college level, no.
He owned that entire game.